When you think of acid attacks, you probably think of the brutal practices in places like Pakistan, Iran, and Bangladesh. Surely not the English countryside, right? Wrong. Recent figures show that 2 acid attacks now take place every single day in this country. It's Britain's secret shame, and it's time we spoke about it. Last August, 5 friends were innocently waiting for a train when a second-generation immigrant threw a highly corrosive alkaline liquid over their bodies and their faces. The attack was captured on CCTV, and it shows the unimaginable callousness of this kind of crime. On June last year, a 47-year-old woman was sitting on a bench when a random passing man sprayed her with a corrosive liquid that left her hospitalized with serious burns. In 2014, Mary Cohn was jailed after she threw acid in the face of her friend whilst wearing a burqa as a disguise. There have been more than 1,800 acid attacks since 2010, and last year there were 450. Double the figure in 2015. And interestingly, a third of all of the attacks happened in Newham, a giant neighbourhood in East London with 300,000 residents, of which just 17% are white British. The neighbourhood is made up of 12% Bangladeshi, 10% Pakistani, and 14% Indian. And this is important for a reason, because the highest number of acid attacks happening in the world are happening throughout South Asia, Pakistan, and Bangladesh. 1 + 1 = 2. The more acid attacks in Southeast Asia, look at what's happening in London. And it's no longer exclusively committed by them now. There have been a worrying increase in acid attacks committed by native British people. And this poses the question, what the hell has made acid attacks the new normal? How has acid attacks gone from being rare tragedies to an increasingly common form of Muslim honor violence to a strikingly regular form of violence committed by seemingly normal people in Britain? The Guardian and other leftist mouthpieces are trying to say that this is a problem that's making a comeback from Victorian times. Well, in Victorian times, not long after sulfuric acid started being widely manufactured for industry, acid attacks were called vitriolage. And yes, for a short time, British criminals did use the substance in violent attacks. But soon it died down. In fact, throughout the 20th century, acid attacks were practically non-existent. You see, that's the nature of progress in a civilized society. And let's be clear about this. People committing acid attacks in 2017 certainly aren't being influenced by this little-known Victorian trend that's making a comeback. Acid attacks are the new normal because the population of Britain has changed, and with it, our culture. Just when the Rotherham scandal was exposed, many of us thought that things couldn't get any worse, and we were wrong. Multiculturalism is working, in that it's creating a society of many cultures, including the horrible ones.
Thanks for watching. If you like that and you want to see more, then click like and subscribe.